Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Jane's Fighters Anthology as we continue the Baltic campaign. So, last time, if I remember correctly, we took out the Kiev, basically drastically reducing Russian sea power in the Baltic Sea. So that should clear the ways for NATO to establish a supply line to the Baltics and reinforce our operations without Russian naval interference. So with that, let's see who we're flying for today, and let's see what our mission's going to be. TARCAP, Riga Air Base, date August 24th, local time 0530 hours, weather clear. Situation: the Russian drive toward the Baltic has halted due to NATO interdiction on Russian supply lines. The Red Army has been forced to turn back short of Kaunas and Cianoli. I can't say that. Mission objective: B-1s are scheduled to strike Russian ground forces near Sialia. Escort the B-1s over the target area, protecting them from hostile fighters. Threat suppression data: ground opposition possible SA-15s, ZSU-23-4s. Air opposition possible SU-35s, MiG-31s, and MiG-29s. Electronic intelligence support aircraft AWACS. So today we are Latvian. They have us flying the F-16C, but I think we're going to use the Gripen instead, since that's basically what they've been given thus far in the campaign. It looks like there will be a pair of B-1s, and we'll have support from Latvian F-15s, because, you know, that's something they operate. Oh well. In any case, we will take our Gripen, because I think that's, honestly, I feel like the Gripen is probably what they would actually use if they were to buy a fighter. I mean, the F-16 is a close runner-up, but the Gripen's a bit newer and a bit cheaper, so. So we will take some AMRAAMs, AIM-9Ms, 150. I will take a 350-gallon tank and full fuel load, and with that, let's get started. Alright, so let's start scanning for hostile fighters. Looks like we already got MiG-29s. Looks like we got the bombers to our right somewhere. That? Nope, that's our wingman, I think. Yep. Oh, we get two wingmen. Uh-oh. That's typically a bad sign. Anyways, we're at the first checkpoint just about. So, let's go to our escort checkpoint. Oh, you know what I should have taken? Chaff and flare pods. I bet I'm going to regret that real quick. There they are. I don't know if this is going to show up necessarily on YouTube, but there's one and there's two. It looks like they're doing low altitude penetration bombing, which is what NATO has typically done, so. Alright, well, we have our target. Looks like we got a MiG-29 inbound. And synthetic aperture radar says it's Belarusian. Which, actually, funny thing, I was trying to, you know, just dump some steam and play the new Command & Conquer remastered collection. And it's hilarious. In the third or fourth mission of the game, you get orders from a fighter pilot, and she calls Belarus, and it's just hilarious. But just that, I mean, but to be fair, this was in the time before internet, so it's not like you can just go online and have Google Translate or Wikipedia spell out how it's pronounced, you know. They'd probably just see a name on a map, you know, and they just pronounce it best they can. But I think it shows how unworldly some people are too, not being able to pronounce the name of a country. Okay, we have an IR threat from these guys. I'm actually not too worried about these because these are the standard MiG-29s. So I think we'll still fire off our first two AMRAAMs. But let's keep our wingmen in reserve for, and our other weapons in reserve for bigger threats. Let's see. Yeah, that's a 50 nautical mile resolution. If neither hits, I'm going to be very disappointed, and I think neither hits, so... That is highly disappointing, but, you know, that's just what happens sometimes. Sure, theirs gets, you know, hits right away. What the hell? I had a good solid lock-up roll. Alright, let's form back up with the B-7. Ooh, hello there. MiG-31. That should have been a... This should have been a priority sooner. Who else do we got here? IL-76 and some Hinds. They are not a threat to us. Alright, so let's see if we can intercept this guy before he gets a target lock on the B-1s. That's my bad. I should have seen him as the immediate threat that I should have gone for. And he's definitely got his burners on. He's going... Oh, he doesn't. So he's just super cruising right now, essentially. Because he's going, like, just shy of Mach 1, I think. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Su-35s. Yep. As expected, these guys are going to fucking ruin my day. But yeah, I apologize. I've just been kind of out of it lately. We've been doing, you know, 60, 70-hour weeks at work, so... Do we have any? Oh, barely survived. Barely. Like, I'm not even going to use the Sidewinder on him, you know? That's just a waste. Oh, that one did not want to let go of our block. Ooh, now that's what I like to see. Missile launch. Got a solid tone. Okay. Well, our wingmen are just gonna take all the kills here, I guess. Disengage, form up. We gotta range out and check where those Su-35s are, because those are definitely the next big threat. Looks like they're evading Su-35s. So these guys are definitely going to try and attack them on their, oh yeah. Attack standard. We'll let our wingmen open up on them. I think those bombers will only be able to survive 1, maybe 2 hits from their long-range missiles. Okay, we're going to get this first one off the rails just so it can get to them and get their attention. And then this is hopefully going to actually hit. And now we just gotta make up the distance really fast. Ah, we hit him. Ow. Hydraulic lines damage, not good. No more. And with our hydraulic lines damaged, we have very little time to get back to base. Okay, let's see. 5 o'clock low.
Watch my tail. Showtime! Inbound to waypoint Charlie, bearing 210.
At least we're only 20 miles from the base, so we're going to, oh shit, no, we're 40 miles from the base. This is going to be a close one, but we've got to, okay, good, mission accomplished. So, disengage. We are going to head back to Riga at full throttle because our hydraulic fluid is already being drained, so we're gonna have to cheat on this one for recovery of our aircraft, unfortunately, because once the hydraulics give out, the aircraft, yeah, hydraulic fuel depleted. The aircraft is literally uncontrollable, which for a plane like this makes sense, fly-by-wire. But they're supposed to have a lot of redundant controls. But in like an older plane, you know, your stick would just, or the stick was actually linked into the hydraulics. Your control stick would just be really hard to move, kind of like if the hydraulics goes out on your car. But with a fly-by-wire, I don't think they have any. They've got to have some sort of backup, I would think, but maybe they don't. I guess that's what I'll have to look at. I know the electronic system itself is like, you know, triple redundant, but I don't know, like, if the hydraulics go out, if they have, like, some sort of backup for that. But in any case, we are home. So debrief: Riga Air Base, date August 24th, mission TARCAP, resolution success. Great work covering the bombers from enemy air opposition. We took 75% damage from the one hit. Our wingmen were perfectly fine. We got 2 kills. Our first wingman got 2 kills, and I'd imagine our second wingman probably got 2 kills. Yeah, because we faced 6 aircraft in total, so a nice even spread, actually. But I had a lot. I mean, I had 4 missiles hit, 3 failed, 1 was spoofed. So unfortunately, a high failure rate in the missiles. Then, you know, wingman 1, he has 2 launches, 1 hit, 1 failed, and then he got some gun action in. Yeah, one of the MiG-31s tried to gun us, so that's what that is. But we had 14 missile launches on us, 1 hit, 2 failed, and the rest were spoofed. So, and yep, there's our Gripen. She's going to need a lot of repairs, so good thing we have another one on standby. But man, this war just has not been kind to our aircraft inventory. But well, we'll do the best we can. We should be able to guarantee that we can get this Gripen up and running next time, which is probably going to be a good thing because our next mission will probably trash another aircraft. So with that, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.